Former President Donald Trump has posted a $175 million bond in his New York civil fraud case. The payment means that the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, who can no longer take steps to seize the former president's assets as he appeals his $454 million judgment. CBS News campaign reporter and attorney Katrina Kaufman is right here with us in Studio 57. Katrina, of course, you cover this every day. Talk to us about how the former president was able to secure his bond. He's wealthy. It's less than was initially ordered.
Yeah, and I was there at the court when they lowered the amount, because we were actually at a hearing for the hush money trial, which is his criminal trial that's coming up, when the order came out that the appellate court had reduced the bond amount. And Trump told reporters that day that he had cash to use as collateral. Now, it turns out that it sounds like he used a mix of cash and investment grade bonds, and he ultimately got it from a company in California, which was not on the list of over 30 companies that he first reached out to try to get a bond for the higher amount. It's important to say he does still owe the entire $464 million judgment as of now. He is appealing it, but he did put the lower bond down.
So that judgment hasn't changed. He's working on that. So a New York judge expanded a gag order that former President Trump had in connection to his upcoming criminal hush money trial. This having to do with Judge Marchand's daughter, who Trump continuously attacked. Can this gag order actually be enforced? What does that look like? What kind of penalties are we talking about?
It can absolutely be enforced. The judge in the order didn't specify what the enforcement mechanisms would be, but it would likely be financial penalties. I mean, there is the possibility of jail time. Something I noticed that I thought was interesting is that the judge said that if he sees Trump threatening the jury or the jury selection process, Trump could also lose the right to learn the jury names of the jury that's selected in this trial. And this jury is anonymous to the public, but the lawyers in the case and Trump are supposed to learn their identities. So that's a possible penalty for him.
Oh, interesting. Here's a case we haven't talked about in a little bit. What is the latest with the classified documents case in Florida?
So we are waiting on a trial date. We had a hearing weeks ago, and the judge had asked each party to propose trial dates. Special counsel Jack Smith wants July. Trump's team, of course, wanted after the election, but they said they would agree to August or September. And the judge still hasn't made a determination on this. And today we're also waiting for jury instruction proposals. The judge had given both parties 2 different instructions, and she asked them to engage with it. And they're related to some arguments that Trump is making regarding his effort to dismiss the case. So one is about the Presidential Records Act. And one of the instructions basically accepts this premise that Trump is saying that if he took documents from the White House to Mar-a-Lago, he made them personal records, even if they're classified documents. So it'll be very interesting to see how special counsel Jack Smith responds to this.
That was that initial defense that he kept using when he was first accused of this.
Exactly.
Interesting. Well, Katrina Kaufman, thank you so much for that case rundown. Appreciate it.
Thanks.